Dear students, we learned how to convert simple sentences into complex and compound using the phrases in simple on account of, due to, because of, and in complex sentences subordinating conjunctions as, since, because, and in compound sentences we used so and so as coordinating conjunctions. Let us continue learning the other types. She was intelligent. She was intelligent. She answered wrongly. How to combine these sentences? She was intelligent. She answered wrongly. Answered wrongly. See, two different sentences. She was intelligent. She answered wrongly. Now, if I just want to combine these two sentences into compound sentence, now I can just write it. She was intelligent. She was intelligent. But, you can use but or yet as coordinating conjunction. But or yet, she answered wrongly. She was intelligent, but yet she answered wrongly. So this is compound sentence. Compound. And then how to convert into complex sentence? Use though or although. Though, although, even though. So you can just use any one of this. Though, although, even though. Even though. Though she was intelligent. Though she was intelligent. Intelligent. She answered wrongly. Answered wrongly. See how we just change into, that is, compound sentence into a complex sentence using subordinating conjunctions though, although, even though. Though she was intelligent, she answered wrongly. Although she was intelligent, she answered wrongly. Even though she was intelligent, she answered wrongly. So, complex sentence. Now, how to change or how to convert this sentence into a simple sentence? Let us see the first one, just to see. So, now we have to use this a different way. And so, the first, we use it in a different way. Now, here, just, she was intelligent, but she answered wrongly. So, in spite of, we use the phrase here. So, in spite of her intelligence. So, either you have to change one of the verb into a noun or present participle. So, here I use here the phrase in spite of. So, in spite of, so was intelligent. So, I change into a noun form in spite of her intelligence. Her intelligence. So, intelligent, intelligence. In spite of her intelligence, she answered wrongly. She answered wrongly. So, this becomes a simple sentence. Here we have only one verb, that is answered. And here her intelligence. So, that is she was intelligent. This was intelligent is just converted into a noun form, her intelligence. So, simple, complex and compound sentences. Instead of in spite, we can use even despite. But how to use it? Just I will just give you another example of the same type. That is simple into complex, compound, using this yet, but in compound sentences, and though, although, even though in complex, and that is the phrase is like in spite of, in what we just call it in the simple sentence. Okay, so now I'll give it rained. It rained. We enjoyed our holiday. We enjoyed our holiday. So just to see two different sentences using it rained, we enjoyed our holiday. So if I just want to change this two sentences combining together into a simple sentence, I have to use either in spite of. So in spite of rain. In spite of the rain. This rained, changing into a noun form, rained. So in spite of the rain, we enjoyed our holiday. We enjoyed our holiday. So this becomes such a simple sentence. So simple. And instead of in spite of, I can use despite too. So despite. So when you use despite, no need to use of. Both in spite of and despite, they are the same. They give the same meaning. But when we use despite, we don't use of. So in spite of the rain, we enjoyed our holiday. Despite the rain, we enjoyed our holiday. We enjoyed our holiday. So see the difference, okay? So our holiday. This is also a simple sentence, okay? Now in spite of, despite, and we can use another phrase also, unmindful of. So unmindful of, unmindful of the rain. We enjoyed our holiday. Unmindful of the rain, we enjoyed our holiday. So you can just change using the different phrases in the simple sentence. But all these three sentences are also simple. So in spite of the rain, we enjoyed our holiday. Despite the rain, we enjoyed our holiday. Unmindful of the rain, we enjoyed our holiday. And converting this simple sentence into complex and compound, that is easy. And we can just do it, converting that. We have to use in the complex sentence though, although, even though. So commonly we use though, although. So when you just write though, although, and you can easily transform into complex sentence. Though, although, even though, they are subordinating conjunctions. So here, though or although, okay? Although it rained, we enjoyed our holiday. We enjoyed our holiday. Okay, so it becomes a complex sentence. So complex. Clear? Okay. Now, convert this complex sentence into a compound sentence. So we use but, yet, coordinating conjunctions in the compound sentence. So here it rained, but or yet we enjoyed our holiday. We enjoyed our holiday. So I think now you can understand how to convert the simple sentence into complex and compound sentence without changing the meaning. So the meaning should not be changed when we convert either to a complex, either into complex or compound or into simple sentences. So it rained but yet we enjoyed our holiday. So it becomes a compound sentence. So using the phrase in spite of, and then also you can just think of in the despite, unmindful of. So in spite of, despite, unmindful of. We just write that is in the simple sentence using this phrase, transforming one of the verb into either noun or present participle, and write the sentence. So here, though although it rained, we enjoyed our holiday, complex sentence. It rained, but yet we enjoyed our holiday, compound sentence. And now just you can think of some other sentences too. I had all the qualifications. I had all the necessary qualifications. Qualifications. I had all the necessary qualifications, but I was not selected. So here I had all the necessary qualifications, but I was not selected. So compound sentence. Compound. And if I just want to change this compound into complex, though I had, although I had all the necessary qualifications, I had all the necessary qualifications, I was not selected. Necessary qualifications, I was not selected. Qualifications, I was not selected. So complex sentence. Clear? Okay, so complex and simple. In spite of my qualifications. So in spite of my qualifications, my necessary qualifications, if you just want to add it, in spite of my necessary qualifications, then you can just write it here. In spite of my necessary qualifications, I was not selected. So you can just now understand how to convert compound into complex and complex into simple sentences. I was not selected. So this is simple sentence. So, and it just is a thing that is, it has got a relation of each other. So, but yet in compound sentence, though, although, even though in complex sentence, in spite of, despite, unmindful of, comes in the simple, that is we use as the phrase in the simple sentence. And though, although, even though, they are subordinating conjunctions used in the compound complex sentence. And even that is what we are, but yet in the compound sentences. So now just what we have seen in the previous class and now also, we can make it just a tablet column so that you can easily understand it. So we are just make it a different way. So the first one, that is cause and result. Cause and result. So under this, just write it here, simple. So simple, complex, compound. Complex, compound. And just go through now. First, cause and result. So that is first one. So under this, in the simple sentence, we have on account of. So on account of, because of, on account of. So on account of, an account of, and then because of, due to, in complex, as, since, because, okay. Now in compound sentence, so and so. Now just make it in a separate one. The second, what we learned today. And today we have learned that is supposition or concession. So supposition or concession. So under supposition and concession, how to write it? I'll just write it once again, just in the blackboard. So you can just see that also. So the second, what we have learned today. So that will be the supposition and concession, and in spite of, despite, unmindful of the phrases used in simple sentence, though, although, even though, the subordinating conjunctions used in complex sentence, and then you have but yet in compound sentences. So here that is supposition and concession. Once again, I have just written here. So supposition and concession. So simple, complex, compound sentence. So we use here in spite of, and then despite, unmindful of, okay, unmindful of, and in complex, though, although, even though, although, even though, okay, and in compound we use but, yet, still. So hope you remember, that is in cause and result. Under that, in simple sentences we use in, that is on account of, due to, because of in simple, and as, since, because in complex, so and so in compound sentences. And here in supposition and concession we write the simple sentences. We use the phrases like in spite of, despite, unmindful of. In complex, though, although, even though, subordinating conjunctions are used. In compound sentences, but yet still, coordinating conjunctions are used. Remember, that's the difference between in spite of and despite. Both are the same, but when we use despite, we don't use of. Hope you have understood the lesson today.